Hey, Gorton students, staff, and families. This week was a great week at Gorton, and now it's time for the Principal's Week in Review. This week saw a very busy week for the junior class, which had an assembly and saw a top 20 plus 5 celebration breakfast for its scholars. And they were lucky enough to have Mrs. Collins Judon address them and give them their flowers. The junior class should be highlighted for their efforts as they have already raised over $5,000 this year, with their eyes set on more in the coming months. Great work to Ms. Fanek, Ms. Gonzalez, and the class advisors, Ms. Soto and Ms. Tawil, for their efforts. This week was the class of 2026's Senior Spirit Week, which saw them signing their senior t-shirts, had them fighting crime as caps and robbers, threw it back to 2016, and the whole school was smurfed out today with Libanya Mejia taking the crown as Papa Smurf. The spirit for this class was in full effect, which is fitting as they've earned the right to celebrate the last month of their high school careers. Good work to the senior team for organizing this wonderful week. Thank you to our PTSA for organizing our annual Cinco de Mayo luncheon, providing some delicious food and celebrating the culture as our students and staff got to enjoy the day and leave with full bellies. Thank you to the PTSA leadership, which includes Ms. Gonzalez and Ms. Smith, our co-presidents, Ms. Brumfield, Ms. Wu, Ms. Moran, and Ms. Edwards for their organization and for the smiles they put on the faces of so many. I also shout out the PTSA for giving a beautiful cake for Teachers Appreciation Week this week as well. There were two rather large events that started and ended our week this week. The first was the Touch a Truck event that happened on Saturday, which saw over 30 trucks and vendors all contributing to a beautiful event. There were way more people that attended this year, and I would say that this is only going to grow as we continue to put on this annual event. The first howl of the week goes to all of those who participated and contributed, and I really hope that I don't leave anybody out. But Mr. Shojai, who is the genius behind the event and who organizes the entire thing from beginning to the execution at the end. Ms. Petriconi, who is the organizational mastermind that works alongside Mr. Shojai. Mr. Awad, Mr. Johnson, Miss Mazzara, Mr. Kramer, Dr. Mike, Miss Lashley, all of our class advisors, Mr. Serrano, Mr. and Mrs. Muniz, Miss Fanek for helping with supervision, our safety team for working the entire event, and other attendees and students who also worked and made the event possible. What an incredible community building event that I couldn't be more proud of for this team. Ow! The end of our week was a great one as well. This week was Teachers Appreciation Week, and this next howl goes to our incredible teaching staff who make a difference in the lives of the Gorton students each and every day. It is because of your support for our students that we can see such an improvement and sustained momentum for years now. You execute on a daily basis, and you are role models and mentors for our students, and for that, I and the administrative team thank you. Please know that you are appreciated more than you know, and we want to wish each and every one of you a happy Teachers Appreciation Week. I hope that you enjoyed the little treats that you got today as a token of our appreciation, and a huge thank you to Cafe G for helping to provide the goodies. Ow! We have to give a honorary howl this week because Mr. Serrano and Mr. Fernandez, who I unintentionally left off of last week's review, deserve howls for their contributions to the MBK programs. Mr. Fernandez definitely did not let me get away with it, so I appreciate your MBK Latino leadership, and you are seen for all that you do for our young men. Ow! Here are some reminders for the upcoming week. We continue our push with our AP exams next week, with Tuesday being our AP Psychology and Pre-Calculus exams, and we end our testing cycle for College Board with Spanish Language on Thursday. Faculty and staff, we have department meetings on Monday afternoon at 2:39 in your designated department rooms. Our MSK trip with Miss Edwards is on the 13th. We have a League of Women's Voters presentation in the library on Thursday. Yonkers Arts Weekend begins this weekend. It's at the Yonkers Arts Studio, which begins from the 15th and ends on the 17th. And then this Saturday begins our Saturday Regents Academy. That's going to be the 16th from 9 to 12 for all 5 required Regents exams. I can't even believe that we're at the time where we're really now focusing and emphasizing Regents Review for all of our students. That's going to do it this week. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Teachers Appreciation to all of our hardworking teachers in the city of Yonkers and abroad, especially those that work at Gorton High School. And as always, go Wolves.